Alright, what's good, Simps? The Worst Duelist is back with the Dragunity deck again. I'm doing some test hands. I'm going to run a couple, as many as I feel like, honestly. I made one subtle change to the deck list since the profile from the other day. Now in the deck list, I ended up cutting the Upstart. I wanted to try the Dragunity Counter Trap. I'm actually just going to go ahead and find it really quick, just so that I can explain what the card does in case someone does not know. So it's called Dragunity Oubliette, I think is how you would say it. But basically what the card says is, when your opponent activates the spell or trap card while you control a Dragunity Synchro monster, negate the activation. And if you do, banish that card. And then if you control a level 10 Dragunity monster, you can have it gain 100 attack for each face-up card that is currently banished. So, I mean, obviously the idea is boards where we can't end up getting to Crystal on 5. If we have access to Glow already, we can search this off of Romulus. So when we end on our board of Spheres, Reed Bear, and Savage, we can also set this as well. So we can have an additional interruption through the means of spell and traps. So that way we'll have Monster through a Reed Bear, and then we can have Omni Negate through the Savage, and then we can have a Counter Trap, Spell and Trap Negate readily available for us. And it is also nice that the card banishes what it negates as well. It can possibly lead to being bricky, which was my only real concern with running the card in general. But I figured this would probably be one of the best times to test out the consistency with that card in the main deck, seeing as how we're not, actually, on the spot against an actual opponent. We can just kind of run some solitaire and try the card out. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a couple more mash shuffles, and then I'm going to draw a hand of 5, and we'll see what's good about it. Give it a nice cut, and let's see what we're working with here. So we have Terraforming, so that's a good start. Phalanx, Legatus, also a good start. Senatus, and Mistleton. So, I mean, obviously, like, opening the Mistleton isn't fantastic, but it's also not the worst thing in the world either. But this is going to be an easy Crystal Wing on 5 hand. So what we're going to do is Terraforming, and we're going to go for the Dragon's Ravine. So we're going to, of course, play the Ravine. What is unfortunate, though, is this hand is a little bit more susceptible to, like, an Ash Blossom. But I suppose if they do Ashes here on the Ravine, we are kind of sitting pretty to a degree. Like, we'll still have combo if they do Ashes here. Because then we can, of course, just go Senatus, discard Tuner, and then play from there. Because the Ash is out of the way, but we will be susceptible to Nibiru still. Regardless, we're going to pitch the Mistleton off the Ravine. We're just going to completely ignore that for now, and then we're going to go into Remus, and then we're just going to discard Remus and add a Dragon Ravine from our deck to our hand. And then from here, it's just as simple as Legatus, Remus, then we can go into the Gatiarg. Of course, the Gatiarg is going to net us the Baby Rock. So add pitch special, and then we're going to go into Crystal Wing, which of course will be on our 5th summon. Then we're going to go normal Senatus, effective Senatus, pitching Phalanx, and then we will go ahead and equip the Koos, because we are going to need access to the Koos at some point for the Barca play. So we're going to special the Koos, and then we're just going to go right into our first Romulus. Now Romulus here is going to search us a copy of the Glow. And of course, Glow, being as broken as it is, can in fact add the Mistleton from our grave. So we'll go ahead and activate it and do so. And then we'll just do the standard combo. Mistleton over Romulus, equipping Gatiarg, and then banishing Glow. Of course, to summon Gatiarg, Gatiarg effect, adding Zephyros, dumping Zephyros. And then we'll make our Heretic Dragon Tomb. And then we will pitch the Arma Mistleton here. And we can go ahead and get ourselves our Arma Leviathan, equipping our Koos, because we specifically need Koos to go into our next play. Blackwing Zephyros, of course, will then bounce our copy of Ravine we have on the board. So we'll go Special Koos, we'll go Spheres. This is pretty much just the combo that I showed at the end of the profile, which is fine, I suppose, but I guess this is potentially showcasing the consistency of the combo. So of course we're going to go Barca, equipping everything that we equipped in the profile as well. So then we're going to special, we're going to go Pisty, and then we're going to go triple. So we have Pisty triple, and then we're going to use the, what's his name? God damn it, I forget. Leviton. So Leviton special Koos, and then we're going to go Rebear. And then, of course, we're going to go Pisty into our Gadiard and end on Spheres with the Savage. Of course, using Gadiard to get our Baby Rock. See you later. And then Savage with triple equipped, 2 cards in hand, just as we displayed in the combo section of the profile. And we have our follow-up play readily available still in the extra deck of our one Romulus, LP, Striker, and Sword. So, you know, we'll draw an additional card for turn as well. So that's definitely nice. We have all this at our disposal. All right, so we'll pack it up. We'll try another one. Really looking for a hand that has access to glow, so we can really see how we can play with the Oubliette. To do the full combo Crystal on 5, it is unfortunately a 4-card combo. Actually, I believe it would take the entire hand. Yeah, it would take all 5 cards. You only need to see 4 cards plus 1 random discard. I mean, I say only, but you know, that's quite unrealistic, honestly. So let's check this one out. Let's give it just one more cut. I'm not sure if I already did that or not. Let's see what we're working with. So we have Ruler, Called, Senatus, Terra, and the Remus. So effectively, we have this. We have this. Let's see. How are we going to play this one out? Because like we could go, we could do a couple things here. Like, we could probably, because we have the Called, attempt to go for the Oubliette play. But, I mean, honestly, this hand will net us Crystal on 5, and then normal Senatus. So, we could try that. Or we could try a different combo line because we already have access to the Called. No, we'll do the standard combo, just because it will, again, showcase the consistency of the Crystal on 5. So we're going to go Terraforming for Ravine. We're going to go Remus for the second Ravine. However, this variation of the combo will, in fact, take all 5 cards, so that is unfortunate. So we're going to go Ravine, pitching the Ruler, and then we'll add the Legatus. And then, of course, you know, if we did get ashed here, we're kind of shitting the bed in that regard, to be completely honest with you. Like, then we would kind of just have to go Ravine, pitch for Tuner. Or rather, Ravine, pitch for Tuner. I guess at that point, it's like you're not really shitting the bed. We wouldn't have access to this. You would still have full combo, but like I said, you would just be banking on normal summon Senatus, so there's that as well. Regardless, we're going to go Legatus, actually. That's right. We have to make sure we play that safe, and then we're just going to do the same sort of combo. We're going to go Remus into Gadiard, into Baby Rock, into Crystal. Skipping some steps here just because. So yeah, this guy into that, and then we're gonna go second Ravine, pitching Called, adding Phalanx, and then just do the exact same combo. Normal, discard, Koos. That's the thing about this deck, is there's multiple combo lines and multiple different combinations of your hand that are just going to net you the same thing. Like, even off, like I said, even off normal Senatus, you can still do the entire combo, which is definitely cool. But you know, like I said in the profile as well, some hands like this one are going to take just like all of your resources. Granted, no matter what, we're still going to end with the Ravine in our hand, and we'll have our follow-up available to us still. But like, you know, it's just nicer to start your turn with 3 cards as opposed to starting your turn with, you know, 1 card. Well, 2, I suppose. So we're gonna go for the Attune. We're gonna detach and then do the Leviathan play, or Leviathan, into Koos. Put those over there. Into Koos, into Blackwing, bounce. Into Special Summon, Spheres, Parka, into Pisty, Tuner, into Pisty Triple, Parka Vanish, Leviathan, into Koos, into a Reed Bear, into Gadiard, into Spheres, into Baby Rock, Savage. And there it is again. Want to see me run to that Rockin' back? Want to see me do it again? It's literally what it feels like to play this deck, unfortunately. It definitely does have a bit of that vibe going for it. So you'll end with Ravine in hand, the same full board as well, the Crystal on 5. Drawing Armored Grand, which actually wouldn't be your draw because you would crack this for Remus at some point. But yeah, so that's that.
Want to see me run to that mountain and back? You want to see me do it again?
You know, this is honestly why I feel like it's almost not worth it to run the Oubliette, because of the fact that, like, you really do just need to rely on drawing Glow, and it's just not very, obviously, viable as a strategy to rely on, like, drawing this searchable, like, while searchable, 3 of, but it's like the only chance you get to search it is when you would be searching the Oubliette. So it's almost like you have to have the nuts already in order to be able to get that extra layer of protection. But also, like I said in the beginning, I feel like it could make your subpar boards a little bit better. Like in hands where you do need to just like Glow from hand to like even play at all. So we'll see. So let's pick it up. Let's take a look. All right, well, that's a good start. And ironically, of course, we open the Oubliette with the Glow. And then we have Phalanx. And what's the last card? A second Glow. Yeah, so like, this is quite unfortunate. Like, there is a play here still, but it's just very fragile. I mean, I suppose, nevertheless, we'll give it a try. So, we're going to go Dragunity Glow into Harm of Mistleton. So we're going to go for Armor Mistleton. We're going to go Normal Summon. And then we're going to go sack over this and special this guy. Then we're going to equip. We're going to go into our Romulus. So, of course, this is like an incredibly fragile combo line. We're going to Romulus effect. I think we have to grab Ravine here. So we're going to Ravine. We're going to Ravine away the Glow. And then we're going to add probably Remus. And then we're going to pitch Remus. And we're going to go get second Ravine. So, like, this is obviously where it becomes difficult. We have to do things a lot differently now. So we're going to go play Ravine into... I want to try to use it, so it could be incorrect though, but we'll try. So we're going to pitch the Baby Rock, which of course does nothing. Unfortunately, does absolutely nothing. And then we're going to get into Legatus. And then we're going to go ahead and special summon Legatus because we control Ravine. And then we're going to go into the Remus here. And then from Remus, we're going to go Elpie. We could go Gadiard into second Rock. I don't feel like the Gatiarg in the second rock does a whole lot for us, though. We have Glow at our disposal. We do need to get to Gatiarg at some point, but the question is, how exactly are we going to get into him? So if we go Gatiarg now, we can get Zephyros, but I don't know if Zephyros is going to help us. Yeah, this is a complicated one. So I think what I'm going to have to end up doing is going LP. So we are actually going to have to burn our LP on this combo. So we're going to go LP. And then we're going to go for triple. And then we're going to have to... oh, the Remus is banished. We're going to have to go into a Reed Bear. We're going to have to do a Reed Bear now. So we need to get our Armor Leviathan. We get Leviathan. Equipping... it's tough. Because we can do like plays with Pisty still. So we can get like... we can get this. Then we can special it. But I'm not sure if we go into Pisty if that actually nets us anything. Because the plan would have to be go into Spheres, and then go into Pisty, and then Pisty would just special this back, but that doesn't actually really like accomplish anything. We have double Glow Engrave. It's difficult. Definitely difficult. The glows probably aren't going to do much for us. I mean, if we end here, if we end the combo right here, and we just go into a Reed Bear, and then we go into Spheres, we have tons of stuff at our disposal for next turn, and we can set the Oubliette because it would actually be live under the Reed Bear. So we still have 3 interruptions. We have the Ravine still, and then we could go Spheres into either Armagram or Remus, because we can still go into second, what's his name? God damn it. Second Romulus on our opponent's turn. We draw Legatus. And we have this guy at our disposal. He pitched Legatus. This is, of course, assuming that this guy lived. Into Ducks. Ducks into Phalanx. Phalanx special. Into Gatiarg. Gatiarg into Baby Rock. And then these guys into Romulus. So these guys into second Romulus. Then we go into the final copy of Glow, I think. Then we glow back our Mistleton that we used way early on in the beginning. Put it over the Romulus. Get back this guy. Banish one of the glows. And then special summon. Overlay into... or do we use Remus now? I think we use Remus now. So we can get him back. We can go into... oh, we have to get Zephyros first. Zephyros go down there. Go into Atum. We go Atum. Ditch this into Koos. So we get into Koos. And then we could do 2 things. Actually, no. We're just going to, of course, bounce the Ravine for the Zephyros. And then this can get us into Spheres, which is just going to be a stepping stone at this point. This will be a Barca play. So we get into Barca. And then we get into... oh, the Remus is banished. Go into Koos. Go into Leviathan, or Mistleton. And then go into Phalanx. So then we can go special, special. And then we can go into our Pisty. And we could do Striker here. Or we could do Leviathan here. Doesn't actually matter which route you go, I suppose, in that regard. Because if we go Striker here, then we get into Gadiar again. Gadiar can set up another Remus for you if you care to do so. So yeah, that can do that. And then we can go ahead and banish the Barca. Get back... what's his name? This guy. Equip that guy with Koos. And then turn these guys into Sword. And then special this. And get into either one of these guys. So unfortunately my phone actually ran out of memory towards the end there. But basically what I was saying was because you did such a lesser end board, you had a like shitload of follow-up. So it actually kind of worked out okay. Granted, you use all 5 cards in your hand. But that is, of course, you know, showcasing the problem with running the Oblique is Obliette, whatever. Shit like that will happen. So that is unfortunate to a degree. It's really sad because I lost footage of a test hand that I actually really enjoyed. It was basically me showing how to do the combo without having access to Ravine, so that does suck. But anyway, we'll do one more, and then we'll call it a day. Alrighty then. So what do we got here? Is this it? Is this the combo where we can get the Oubliette and end on 5 interruptions? I actually don't think so, unfortunately. But anyway, it is still effectively, well, I don't know. I don't think this is full combo either. I don't know if this is combo through Nib is what I mean to say. So anyway, we'll go terraforming. Actually, it probably is. Let me just play it out. So terraforming for Ravine. We're gonna Ravine, pitch the random. We're going to add Remus. We're gonna pitch Remus, and we're gonna go into Ravine. So we're gonna go play Ravine. No, this should be Crystal on 5 still. Play Ravine, pitch Koos, add our Legatus. This is actually a Ducks line. So maybe this does do Oubliette. I think this might be 5 interruptions actually. Let me just play it out. We'll find out. So we're gonna go Legatus. We're gonna go into Remus and put him in his proper zoning. So we're gonna go Legatus into Remus. We're going to banish the Remus for our Gadiarg. So we're gonna summon our Gadiarg as far away from the EMZ as possible. And now we're gonna add Ducks. Actually, this one's kind of tricky, so I don't actually know because we don't have double tuner. So that could potentially be problematic as well. We'll have to wait and see. So we're going to add Ducks actually and then pitch the Rock because we drew the Rock, which is why I feel like playing double Rock is definitely not a problem due to the fact that if you open Rock, you just search other cards. Whenever you do your Gadiarg, you can fix your hand in that regard. So you're going to go Ducks, equip Koos. That is going to get us into Romulus at 3 special Koos. So let's add the Oubliette and let's see if we can do it. So we're going to go Glow, sack over this for our Mistleton once I go ahead and fetch him out. And then we're going to go Banish Glow and equip Gadiarg. So we're going to go Gadiarg. Not equip, well, you know what I mean. Equip Gadiarg, then Banish Glow. And then we're going to get into our Zephyros. So we're going to get into Zephyros. We do have Koos. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure yet. So we're going to go into our Heretic King of Tomb. Oh, we're going to piss the Zephyros, of course. And then we're going to go into Leviathan. And here... I guess it doesn't actually matter whichever one we equip. I was going to say maybe we equip Mistleton here, but I don't think that matters. So we're going to equip Koos. We're going to go into Barca. Oh, whatever. We're going to go into Zephyros. Bounce. We're going to special. And then we're going to go into our first Spheres. So we're going to go into Spheres. Then we're going to go into Barca. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to equip here and here. So now we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go into I wonder if LP fixes this. I don't think LP does fix this. Let's see. If we go into LP, we can fetch a second tuner, and then we can... Well, first we have to go into Leviton. And then we can go Leviton into triple. And then we can get the second tuner. And then if we get the second tuner, we have Leviton special. Spheres again. Let's try it. Let's try the line where we go into LP. So we're gonna banish the Barca. We're gonna get into Leviton. We're gonna equip Koos. We're gonna special Koos, and then we're gonna go into LP this time, which is, you know, good and bad because we're losing out on the LP in that regard. So we're gonna go triple burst. We're gonna get into our blanks. And then we're gonna go Histy. And then we're gonna go spheres. Then we're gonna get into Leviton. No, yeah, see, we just don't have it. We simply just don't have it. So we're gonna rewind it here. Okay, so we were here. Yeah, unfortunately, this hand we're just gonna have to end up using the Leviton, banishing the Barca, and re-equipping the Koos. And then we're just gonna have to go for a Reed Bear and kind of just make the concession that we just did not have it like that. However, again, this is still a 4 interruption board, and I do believe we have the follow-up. We actually specifically, like very specifically, need to be able to have access to like any Dragunity card, and then we have follow-up because we burnt the ducks, so like we're not gonna have access to that. But if we spheres out and we go for the Remus, and then that dies. It just depends on what this draw is, honestly. Draw into Whirlwind. Oh, actually, no, we're just boned. That's right. That's right, we're actually just boned on the follow-up. Like, not completely. Like, we have a play still, but I think it's just going to end up being only sword. Not even sword. So let's try to play out a follow-up. Let's try to play out a follow-up then, because I don't actually know where this line would go. So let's just say everything died. Let's just say we lost absolutely everything. So we can go for Ravine. Well, actually, because we drew this card, but we're going to ignore the fact that we drew this card. That card is absurd, though. We're going to go Ravine. We're going to go Legatus. Special. And then Remus special. And then we're going to go into Romulus. So we're going to go Romulus, add Glow. We're going to go Glow, add back Mistleton. And sack over the Romulus. So this is the important part. This can equip any Dragunity Dragon. So we do have the second sphere still. So what do we do here? Because we can go... This is any Dragunity Dragon, right? We can go like this. No, that doesn't do anything. We can go like this. We can get out that guy. And then we can special summon our Reed Bear back. Because Lance, like, getting Lance doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I think that is the play. Just banish this guy, special this, and then equip the Reed Bear. Why doesn't the counter trap have a grave effect? And then banish the Glow that I dropped on the floor. And you just get this guy back, probably bringing us out in attack mode. Yeah, so that is unfortunate that this hand, because we used the Ducks line, we ended up losing out on the follow-up, but I digress. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I wish I could have showcased the combo where you do end on Oubliette, although the combo line just doesn't change at all. It's just a 4-card combo. I guess I can simply just show what the 4-card combo would be in order to do that. The more like concise, exact 4-card combo. So it's Tuner, not Senatus. It's Tuner, Legatus, Remus, and then random discard plus Glow. Because the only thing that changes is whenever you go into the Romulus, you just search the Oubliette instead of going for the Dragunity Glow. And then you just do the exact same combo that I showcased in the first 2 combos. But you just search this card and on 5 interruptions with 1 card in hand because you bounce the Ravine. So yeah, I guess that's that. This is the absolute pinnacle of the deck, but again, it's a 5-card combo. So I'll catch you next time, guys. I'm going to take this deck to locals. We'll see how that goes against Saturday. I'll profile it again potentially if I do end up winning out with this card, but we'll have to wait and see till then. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. See ya.
Want to see me run to that mountain and back? You want to see me do it again?